Today our story is called 365 Penguins. On New Year's Day at 9 o'clock in the morning, a delivery man rang our doorbell. I opened the box. A penguin! Who sent us such a strange gift? We looked for the sender's name all on the box. Nothing. Look, said my sister, Amy. I am number 1. Feed me when I'm hungry. Strange, said my father. The next morning, ding dong, penguin number 2. On the box there was still no name, no address, nothing. Only a note, slightly different this time. Here's the note. I'm number 2, and like number 1, I need you to take care of me. The day after, ding dong, penguin number 3, anonymous, like the others. This time, the note said, there's always a 3 after a 2. Please take care that I don't catch the flu. This is getting weirder and weirder. And on it went like that until the end of the week. On Sunday, we had 7 penguins in our house. On Monday morning, during breakfast, we had a big discussion about naming the penguins. Alfred, Dopey, Moose. No need to argue, Mommy said. I don't think. Ding dong. We're going to keep them. At the end of January, there were 31 penguins in the house. No more, no less. February only has 28 days. Each morning, another penguin arrived. That made 31 plus 28 equals 59 penguins. And number 60 on the next day. But there was a problem. What should we do with all these penguins? Give them away, Mommy suggested. Daddy had a better idea. We should organize them. 4 times 15 equals 60, Daddy said. You only have to know how to count. Ding dong. Plus 1. On April 10th exactly, penguin number 100 arrived. This weird sense of humor reminds me of someone, said Mommy. I'm number 100, and 100 to 1, you'll take care of me 100%. After the first 3-digit number, our problems really began. Here were some of them. Feeding penguins. Each penguin ate 2.5 pounds of fish per day. 2.5 pounds times 100 penguins, 250 pounds. A pound costs $30, $750 per day. Nope, 2.5 pounds times 101. 2, taking care of the penguins. We didn't have to clean them, but me first, I'm running late. I hate penguins. Penguins, penguins everywhere, black and white and in my hair. 2 or 3 would be quite nice, but hundreds more? Let's think twice. Bathroom, bedroom, closet, kitchen, I've had enough. It's time to ditch 'em. Amy's right. It's time to make a serious decision. Housing the penguins. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Ted, get the hammer and the saw. Basically, penguins are like eggs. And how do you arrange eggs? In boxes of a dozen. Exactly 12 boxes of 12 penguins equals 144. We'll even have room left over. The days went by and penguins piled up. On May 24th, we had 144 penguins. The next day, our problem started all over again. It says here his name is Chili. If you look really close, guys, right here you can see his little blue feet. And on every page now, it's fun to look for Chili with his little blue feet. When summer arrived, there were new complications. The heat. Penguins are not used to warm temperatures. When the temperature rises, they become restless. The noise. 180 restless penguins sounds like a playground at recess. Let's not talk about the other problems. We can't stand the smell. Find a solution. So Daddy paced around in a circle. Penguins, meet your match. Mommy jumped into action. Amy went crazy. Ah, penguin stew! On the 4th of August, a gleam of hope. Daddy found a new way of storing the penguins. A cube 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216 penguins. Unfortunately, this was a short-term solution. Here's another note. 217 is here and the end isn't near. This silly sense of humor reminds me of someone. Once you've reached the point of no return, 1 penguin more or 1 penguin less each day doesn't make much difference anymore. You live penguin, you think penguin, you dream penguin, you become penguin. Before we could say quack, it was the end of the year. On December 31st, 365 guests in dinner jackets were in the house, but we had New Year's Eve on the lawn. Ding dong. 364, 365. You're all here, my dears. Even you, Chili, with your little blue feet. Who is it? It's your Uncle Victor, the ecologist. Then Uncle Victor explained it to us. As you know, the planet is heating up. The ice caps are melting. Year after year, these lovely birds of the South Pole see their territory get smaller and smaller. To increase their chances of survival, I decided to introduce them to the North Pole. But unfortunately, you can't export endangered species. So I found an expensive but secret way, sending 1 penguin a day to your family during 1 year. 1 day a male, the other day a female. 182 couples equals 364 penguins, plus this little Chili, who's so cute with his little blue feet. That's 365 penguins. Your old Uncle Victor is not so crazy, but he still has a terrible sense of humor. Then Uncle Victor left with all of his penguins except one. "We'll take care of you, Chili." And life started to return to normal. But the next day, the delivery man came to the door. Ding dong. "I'm number 1. Please feed me when I'm hungry." I hope you guys liked my very favorite book. And I did it outside today. You can see here's my May. It's such a beautiful day. I hope you like this story.